Let's talk about limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are assumptions that stunt the growth of our future selves. We hold these beliefs both consciously and unconsciously, and they can change our lives, impact our careers and our businesses. These beliefs profoundly impact how we navigate the world by creating boundaries that are often based on our past experiences, fears, misinformation, or how we view society. These typically manifest in thoughts like, I can't do this, or this is just the way things are. Oftentimes, that's just not true. Some of these common things that I hear and feel in my own life and those around me, often these limiting beliefs are rooted in self-doubt, or they manifest out of fear of failure, or sometimes even fear of success. They affect our self-talk and therefore our self-worth. Limiting beliefs create a fixed mindset. This is where we think that our abilities, intelligence, and talents, they're unchangeable, rather than embracing the understanding that growth and development are possible and real. So let's look at a framework for negotiating these limiting beliefs. First, we have to identify the limiting belief. This is really important. We have to name it, call it out. I used to work with somebody who said, we have to put the skunks on the table. And I love that phrase. Let's get them on the table, call it out, and start talking about the real issue. The second thing that we have to be able to do is investigate reality and say, in our current reality, is this a belief or is this a fact? Because if it is not a fact, then we have to take step 3, which is imagining an alternate universe where it's possible to do the thing that maybe we believed we couldn't. Step 4 is to commit to a small change, to make that first step. Test that theory so that you can go into step 5. Let's evaluate the results and iterate, make changes, and continue the process until we can find a way to overcome it. It's hard. It takes time. And this is still something that I find myself struggling with. 25 years ago, I held a limiting belief that I could only date somebody who was shorter than me. And I'm a short person. And I became smitten with this woman who worked down the hall who was a couple of inches taller than me. And at some point, I investigated the current reality and realized that I had a belief that may or may not be factual, and I did ask her out on a date, and I'm thankful I did, because 23 years later, we're still married. We've had 2 children now graduate from college, and we had the beautiful opportunity to foster 3 more. I'm so thankful I challenged that limiting belief. But even now, some of the most important questions that my coach has ever asked me is that a fact or is that a belief, Jason? Do you know that or do you think that? These questions were never asked to me by other people in my life, and they created some of the most great and unbelievable ROI for me and in the companies that I was leading. One of the best ways that we can help our future selves is to identify, challenge, and overcome our limiting beliefs. What limiting beliefs are you carrying around with you that are stunting your growth and negatively impacting your future? Who in your life stops you mid-sentence and challenges those beliefs? These are important questions for you to find answers to on your journey of growth and leadership. If I can be helpful to you or your organization in any way, please do not hesitate to reach out. Thank you.